So I am a mother of 4 kids. I have sons that are 11 and 13 and daughters that are 17 and 18. And I'm also the CEO and founder of Dry Soda. You can kind of picture like my kitchen, and I literally have a 1-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. And I've got my daughters who are, they were 6 and 7 at the time, and I was homeschooling them. So I was like, all right, this is today's lesson. we're gonna make soda. First time I used Uber, I was in New York and it was raining, and you cannot get a cab in New York when it is raining. And I was with someone and they pulled it up, and I was like, what is that? Because we had to get to this party and it was a pretty important thing to get to and be on time. So it's a bunch of investors. So that was my first experience.
It's such a process, first just with the cake itself. The recipes have to be precise. It has to be right on. Or you might get a cake that's too dense, not moist enough, or it crumbles, or it has holes. Trying to get it just right, that it's like such a great accomplishment at the end. And of course it needs to taste good. So being sort of tied down in one place for 50 hours a week is not my thing. I've always been an artist. I've always moved around freely. I was thinking maybe I'd get another restaurant job because I really love hospitality. And then somebody told me about Uber. The biggest ding was like, make your own hours. I was like, perfect.
My first degree is in business. Yeah, and I worked for a couple of years and I said, oh, this is not doing it for me. And so I went back to school and got my special ed degree, and I've been working with the same district now for 23 years. I Uber because I can make extra money on my own terms, drive places, and meet people.
There's a few things that women bring to the table, and that's our ability to multitask. And we get a lot done in a day. You just kind of keep powering through, and now I don't see it. I just don't see it as a stumbling block in any way, shape, or form anymore.
It's a lady! I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. And one gal got in the car, she said, I can't believe it. You are the third lady Uber driver I've had since I've been here. And she was so pleased.
If I have an issue, I'll send in my concern. I don't want to call it a complaint. I don't have any complaints, so Uber's awesome. And I figure because I drive after hours, maybe they'll get back to me the next day right away. I get an answer back right away, and I can't believe it.
The biggest similarities between Uber and Dry Soda is really this concept that anything is possible, and creating something truly for a consumer and making their lives better. I feel like Uber has absolutely thought about everything that the customer needs. Uber thinks that I'm important and special because you've made it so easy for me, and allows me to drink and drive. I mean, not drink and drive, like drink and then be able to go places, which is also brilliant.
I genuinely love it. I have a genuine interest in people, in what they're doing, in where they're going, in what's happening with them. That's why I Uber.
I've always had these things that I want to do, and maybe I write them down and tuck them away, but I feel like I don't have to put them away or wait so long to realize these sort of visions that I had.